Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's fall, so happy fall. Today's video I am going to be making a chunky blanket and showing you guys how to make a chunky blanket. I'm just gonna give you guys all the information of like how much I got, how much was it. So this is the brand that I use called Yarn Bee. So it's $6.99, which is pretty cheap. Now I know that you could get similar yarn from Walmart from what I've seen, because I was looking all over to see like which one was the cheapest but also which one was gonna hold up the best. So I saw that this one was recommended. I do know that with this yarn it'll still look pretty if you put it in the washer and the dryer. Two colors that I got was this light gray one. I'm gonna make myself a blanket, which is gonna be this little nude color. So this one's gonna be like for a queen bed, and then this one's just gonna be like a smaller blanket. I've been watching Selling Sunsets lately, so it's nice like making it and then watching like my reality TV show. It's just peaceful, and then if you light a candle on, it's a whole mood, you know? So yeah, it's definitely something that I would recommend you trying. As far as price, I bought 5 of these for the smaller blanket, which was $35, and then for the bigger one I bought 8 of them. So that's about $56. If you do want a bigger blanket, it is gonna cost a bit more. But then again, I feel like I see chunky blankets like for sale for a lot more. Okay, so for your first step, you are gonna be making a loop. So I just grab the yarn and I fold it like so. From there, I'll twist it and then pull the yarn through to make the loop. I try to do it as slow as possible on camera so you guys can see exactly how I do it, because I don't really know how to explain this. But as you can see, from one end I'm able to tighten the knot that I made, and then you'll see on the other end of the yarn, if your loop comes out too big, you can just pull it and it'll make it smaller, and then from there you have your loop. You just want to make sure it's super tight so that way it doesn't come undone. Okay, so for the second step, you are going to be making your first row, which is really easy. You just pull the yarn through, which you'll see right here. You pull the yarn through and you're going to be making another loop, and you'll just be creating a whole bunch of loops, and you'll see it'll start to look like a chain. You can do as many loops as you want. For the smaller blanket, I'm going to be doing 20, and for the bigger blanket, I'll be doing about 27 to 30. Okay, you can see right here it's starting to look like a chain, but if you do want your blanket to be tighter, I would make small loops, and then if you want your blanket to have gaps in between it, you want to make your loops bigger. And that's throughout the whole blanket, so just keep it in mind. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's done. Like I said, it looks like a chain. So for your third step, you are going to be creating more loops. You're going to be pulling the yarn through the end of the chain away from you so you can create your second row. And that is what it looks like after you're done. It looks a little funky. It's gonna look a little funky in the beginning, but just trust the process. So for your fourth step, it's gonna be the same thing, pulling the yarn through, making more loops to go back to the other end. So you'll see once you get to the end, you're going to end up with the loop that you first created in order to make the chain. Now in order to make the next row, you're going to go ahead and finish off your row with a loop, which is what I did right here. And then you're going to have to create a second loop so you can go ahead and start your next row, which you'll see right now. You just pull through, make the loop, and then you're going to just repeat the process over and over and over again until we get to the end. So this is what your blanket's going to look like midway through, but just to add another roll to the end of your yarn, you're just going to go ahead and tie the ends into a knot, and then once you do that, you just want to make sure it's super tight so it doesn't come undone. And then you'll go ahead and just cut the sides with some fabric scissors. When you get to the very end, for your last row, you want to make sure that your loops are way bigger than what you were doing. You want to make sure you can at least fit 4 fingers in there. As you can see, I've already did that. And then from there, you'll just grab them and weave them through each other until you get to the very end. Now the final step, we're getting close. Okay, so that's what you'll end up with once you're done weaving all of them through each other. You'll go ahead and pull your last rope of yarn through that loop. Then you'll pull it again until it makes a knot, which you'll see it'll do that right here. And you just want to pull it down and make sure it's super tight. You can go ahead and make as many knots as you want. I only do 2. And then you'll go ahead and just grab some fabric scissors and just cut off the rest. No, Mushu. Mushu, sit. No, you're in the camera's way. Right here. Okay, I'm all done with both blankets. As you can see, Mushu loves them. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys both of them just so you can see how they turned out, and also so you can see how big they are next to one another. So this is the nude one, or tan, or taupe as it's called. This is what the bigger one looks like, and this is what the smaller one looks like. And then this is them on top of each other. Yeah, that's what they look like, and that was my little tutorial. I hope that I explained it good enough. I'm telling you guys, he loves these blankets, literally. Alrighty, so that's pretty much everything for this video. I think these blankets are super cute and super fun if you just want it for like your room, or like winter's coming, so if you just want a cozy blanket for winter. I think these are also good Christmas gifts. I'm making a few for my family. That's pretty much everything for this video. I'll go ahead and link anything that I have to link down below. If you guys like this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like me, you can subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace!